What up, YouTube? Welcome back to the vlog. For those of you aspiring truck drivers or open deck driver, how would you secure this load? Check it out. Here's what we got. I'm gonna secure this, but I just want you to comment, how would you secure this load? You got two pieces, you got a whole bunch of pipes that are loose. You gotta remember, everything needs to be secured. This one could get a little tricky. It's a Sunday. We're picking up at Gerdau plant. It's not a Gerdau load, it's just at the plant. So it requires a ramp. Let me tell y'all something about these ramps, okay? I'm gonna educate you right now. If you ever get a trailer that you're wanting ramps, I say go get the 53 with the ramps that's already installed, because let me tell you something, these things, they are not light at all, and you can't just put one. I don't think. I wish they made something maybe like, you know, if they made that to where it folds out more, or maybe like a little piece extension instead. Yeah, no, I think that's the best way they can come up with it. But anyway, I thought we were winning in this load. I really thought we were. So this lane normally pays around 12 to 1400. We're coming from Virginia. We're heading to Alabama, which is a good market, right? No, we're not winning at all. It's raining, and whew, that's some back-breaking work. This is not easy. Like, maybe because they're new, but it's not easy to take them out of there. So now we're waiting for these pumps. That side, good? Yeah, just keep it straight, you're good. You're kind of drifting a little bit to the right.
I can move it over, but once we get it on deck, you want to rehook it in place.
Okay.
I don't think I can come up the ramp.
Yeah. Okay.
Like that. You gotta get it on back.
So just leave it a little bit twisted this way, or yeah, the ass end, just slightly. Yeah, in the middle, right there. Come on, there we go. Whew. I might need to start charging you guys more, man. Okay, so as far as the rest of this load, fairly simple and straightforward, I would say. They're claiming this to be like 10,000 pounds or 14K. So you have to have 4 points of securement, okay? Same thing. We got an anchor point in the corner, anchor point. We're pulling in this way, okay? I love these things, by the way. We're using just one chain. See how we're using that? We're hooked, grab, we're hooked. See that? Okay. I know it looks a little bit more complicated, but really it's not. So basically you create the eye there, right? Now you're pulling both chains, and then all you gotta do is put your binder right there. You're pulling there. Now you got pressure, okay? Pressure on that. There's a load rating on that, by the way. This right here, it looks a little weird too, but it's just, we got hook, all right? We're pulling. Basically, we're just pulling there, and then we got pull right here. That's why I love these things, okay? As far as the tongue, you don't gotta secure this tongue because this thing is welded together, right? All you gotta do is make sure all of that is put up. You know, I mean, you really don't got to, as long as it doesn't make it outside the bed, so you're okay, right? Hoses, you know, pretty straightforward securement. Now on this one's a little different because, see, one thing I gotta do a little bit more vigilant with is that watching where the securement points are on the piece of equipment, just so I know how to pull it, you know. This one right here, we have to pull this one this way. That one, we had to be a little bit more creative and pull in instead of pulling out. because as far as towards the front, we could actually put that a little bit more this way, push it a little bit more this way, and we'll be fine. So, but like I said, they're claiming 14,000 and this one 12,000. I wish I had known that, because I would have put the 14 here and the 12 over there. So anyway, we're pulling this one out. Same thing, no different. I love these things, man. And also, look at that. We got our dunnage dirty. Make sure you put a dunnage on it. We're putting dunnages on it. The tongue secured, no problems. So same thing on this side, okay? No different. I know it looks a little weird. Like I said, all you gotta do is make the eye, boom. I need some more equipment, I know. If there's a expert or seasoned truck driver, open deck driver here, he would tell you, make sure you get other equipment, because there's other equipment that you can use better than this right here. But this is what we got. So also, you pull your excess chain, make sure you pull them, make sure they're not going anywhere. I think I'm gonna put one more bungee on that. So same thing, we're just using one chain on all of them, okay? These are 20-foot chains, same thing. We're pulling out, nothing too special, just pulling. We got our chain put away, same thing. This one we're pulling in. Okay, now as far as this one, if you guys had commented how you want to secure that, all right, through the magic of editing. All right, that was fast. That was fast. No, actually, it took me about 30 minutes to do this stinking thing. So here we go. What do we got going on here? There's a lot, right? There's a lot to unfold here. So basically on this side, same thing, right? We're sticking out a little. It will be fine though, as far as like that handle. Anyway, on this is what they call a choke strap, okay? When you have something like this, right, look, that ain't going nowhere. You see? If you just put a strap over, I mean, you still got to worry about the middle ones, right? But you're not going to be able to secure them like you think you would, unless you put these things, what they call, this is what they refer to as choke strap. Basically, you put the strap in, right? You go in, because you're trying to compress it down and pull it out at the same time, right? Just so it'll, you know, clamp on the rest of these. What you do is you put your strap through, pull it out this way, and then put it back through, go all the way across, and then pull it out the other way. Same thing for this side. Pull it out. So when you start pulling, this thing starts pulling on that, and this thing will pull as well. So it's clamping that whole thing down. That's what that is. Choke strap, okay? That's what they refer to. Now, well, couldn't you just secure it with just the choke strap? Yes and no, okay? We have over 10 foot, right? So anything over 5 foot or 4 foot, you have to have some type of securement. First, you have to have two on anything that's over 10 foot, and then one more after every foot, or every 10 foot, okay? I don't know, I know it's confusing, man. So anyway, but this right here actually solidifies that this thing will be tight. So basically you're pushing down on here, and these things at the same time are clamping down, so they're all working together, counteracting each other. See, this one right here, this part, this toolbox is just a straightforward securement. Ain't nothing special about it. It was this one that I wanted to show you guys on how would you secure something like that. You know, a lot of people will miss that, because like they would just strap it like this, and then now you'll have those two in the middle that are not being secured, okay? But that's how you secure something like this. Okay, so that's the end of that, and that's how you would secure this type of load. You know, one thing about Stepdeck is that with a Stepdeck you get a little bit more variety, and what I like about it is that you get to think and you get to act on how you're going to approach something. How would you secure it? You know, you're not going to know it all. Not even after years and years, you know, you still have to sit there and think about how would you secure something such as this, you know. So, but this one right here should be secured. It shouldn't go nowhere. We should be fine all the way through, you know. I don't think anything, we even have to recheck any of these. This thing is pretty solidly secured on there. Yeah. And always carry you some type of dunnage. I actually need longer ones than this. But I got these from that last load, or one of the last loads that we got. Anyway, let's roll.